how do you personally balance risk and reward in an uncertain market like now?
Well, okay, I'm not in an uncertain market like right now. I'm sitting there with a person who's got a situation that I can help with. My job is always to build allies. That's why I'm very comfortable sitting down with Bruce. That's why when I went through my open heart surgery, Tony was calling me because he'd been through it ahead of me. And those are the friendships that you build that enable you to get ahead. The prior talk you had with the panel, they were talking about the sale of your home without paying the tax. I just went through this summer. A young man, I was buying the house so that he could buy another property from me, which was making an important deal for me. And I discovered that he was 2 months short of completing 2 years, which would have enabled him to use Code Section 121 to avoid the tax on the sale. So I stopped the sale, extended the sale in order to be certain that when he sold that house to me, he didn't pay taxes on it. I paid attention to those kinds of things. And he freaked out when I said, no, I don't want to close in June. We can't close until August. And the title company, same thing. And I said, you don't understand. If he closes in June, he has not had 2 years since his prior 121 sale. And then they're talking about interest rates and where are interest rates going? Are they going up or down? I sat in McDonald's last week with a gentleman who's selling his house for $1 million. Now I'm rounding that to go, and he's getting $100,000 cash, and he's carrying at 3% interest only for 10 years. Now, he made that deal. He agreed to that. He's talking about what a great deal it is for him because it gives him income that his family's going to enjoy. And so I made him an offer. I said, I'll buy your house for $1 million. I'll give you $100,000 cash, and I'll give you mortgages on 4 of my houses. So you got all kinds of security. And if he takes that, and I won't find out till I get back home, I'm going to sell his house for cash, thereby having borrowed 3% for 10 years in this market. But you made that happen. You didn't just sit there and listen. Isn't that interesting? Look what he's doing.